Howdy. Tonight I'm going to read 2 Nephi chapter 21, and before I start, I'm going to tell you the same thing I say every week, or every video, I guess, because some don't get separated by a whole week. If you want your own physical copy of the Book of Mormon, there's a link in the description so you can request one. If you want to follow along online, there's another link that you can do that with. And as I said last week, if you don't want to register and be added to some database or have anybody know that you even requested, the Book of Mormon, the physical copy, you can email me and I'll send it to you myself. And if you do it that way, I'll also write my testimony in here. Obviously, it's not written in this one because, reasons. So, yeah, do that. And also, don't forget to hit pause and say a prayer and ask for discernment. Unless you already did that. Unless you prayed before starting to watch the video. Or unless you're praying right now and I'm just being rude and interrupting you. But that's why I ask you to hit pause. So, it's totally your fault. Anyway. And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord. And shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord. And he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and fatling together, and a little child shall lead them. And the cow and the bear shall feed, their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox. And the sucking child shall play on the hole of the asp, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the... I have no idea what that word is. Cockatrices? On something's den. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain. For the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. That came out weird. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, someplace, and from Hamath, wherever that is, and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. The envy of Ephraim shall be depart. No, that's not right. The envy of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. But they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines toward the west. They shall spoil them of the east together, and they shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon shall obey them. And the Lord shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea. And with his mighty wind he shall shake his hand over the river, and shall smite it in the seven streams, and make men go over dry shod. And there shall be a highway for the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, like as it was to Israel in the day that he came up out of the land of Egypt. Alright, so thanks for watching. Sorry about the things I didn't know how to pronounce. Stay tuned, because if you didn't watch my last video, I made an announcement that this Saturday there's going to be a special video. And I actually don't remember if I mentioned that it was going to be a Book of Mormon reading, but if I didn't, it's going to be. And if I did, pretend I didn't say it, and then be astounded because I'm telling you right now. So, yeah. Alright, thanks. Later.